I never had a reason to go there anyways. You can keep that Pac-Man danger zone over there. I don't need it. I'm gonna go this bridge. The music stopped though. The ghost scared the low roar away.
Aww.
They are, as it turns out, afraid of no ghosts.
Maybe you were too fast and you left the music area so fast that I couldn't complete the song because you were too busy shredding on your sick little hoverboard. I wonder if it's like a physical area that you just can walk in and out of. I wonder if you pass the area again, if it'll start playing the same song.
Yeah, I still wonder about that. Like, are there locations that are the basis of when that music plays? And does it only do it the first time or something? I think there's a boombox that I can use to like continually play music all the time if I want to. It's just not advised to do in a Let's Play. What did it? It's like when I did my playthrough of
oh no!
Oh god. Oop, there it goes. Haha. That thing's stronger than Gurr. Cargo menu. But
you're doing a playthrough through something?
It was it just reminds me of the fact that like when I did Fallout 3 for a mini series because Patreon people were asking me to play it, I was covering all the songs myself because I couldn't include them in the videos because otherwise I would make $0 for the entire playthrough if I played Fallout 3 the way I played Fallout 3, which was with the radio playing the entire time.
I did too.
Like, those songs are burned into my brain because I played the entire giant ass RPG with like Civilization and Butcher Pete and I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire.
Yeah.
And those are their songs just looping and looping. And, like, so many of those songs are burned into my brain, and I freak out my grandparents by knowing music that I'm not supposed to know.
Oh, I brought up the... Okay, so I had a customer the other day, and I was, like, helping her out to her car, because she was a cute little old lady, and I put stuff in her trunk, and in the trunk I see a burned CD, and on it is written, it says ink spots.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I also like the ink spots. And she looks at me, she goes, what? And I go, yeah, they're, like, really talented.
I just want to start
a flame in your heart. I have a playlist on my Spotify that's like, it's like basically just Fallout music. Yeah. And it's funny because it starts recommending more music. So I have like more ink spots on there and I was like, oh no, they're really good. Yeah. And she was like, what? She was like kind of cranky up until this point. So she just like changed her tune in like 2 seconds. She was like, that's amazing that you know who that is. And I was like, I'm not going to tell her why. But
yeah, because that like deadens it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, she would have been cranky again.
But you were in a video game.
Ew, they used the ink spots in a video game?
Yeah.
How lowbrow. I can see that being a thing. But no. I remember I got my...
You know you can get hurt that way, Tom?
What?
This is the random dialogue. It's a random line from Civilization. We're talking about like getting hit by cars and stuff. Like you can get hit by an automobile or something like that. And like, you know you get hurt that way, Tom? Like one of those like spoken lines in the middle of a song.
Did you know that?
Did you know? Did you? What? I feel like that's part of. Obviously, it references bombs, so it's pretty on the nose why it's in the soundtrack of Fallout. But like a little quaint little detail of its antiquity is definitely like the cute little like, haha, you know the cars can hurt you? Like, cause that's like,
cause you probably wouldn't know that.
That was like a silly line of dialogue in an old song well before they became like a mass problem for everyone all the time, is the sheer number of accidents that cause huge problems for people.
Well, you know, it's fun. There were a couple songs in there that I thought for sure were like made for the game, because every once in a while there's like a song made for the game. But like there's one like what's it called? There's like there's a couple of them that talk about radiation, and I'm like, those can't be real.
Yeah.
Like the one about like uranium fever. Uranium fever has really got me down, and I was like, that's not real. That's not real.
Was it real?
Yeah, no, it's real. Delivering cargo. My little atom bomb. There's like one where he talks about a girl.
You're from Bridges, right?
No, they're all real.
You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind.
She's expecting something.
Yeah, what the fuck were you expecting?
Maybe like a love note or something.
What were you expecting, Aaron Fitzgerald?
Excellent condition.
Aaron Fitzgerald, who played May Kanker and Naz and Ed and Eddie.
Wait, which one? Okay, Naz is the okay, so Naz is the hot one. May Kanker, which one is which Kanker
Which one
sister
was
is that?
May Kanker?
She the blue-haired one?
May Kanker's the blonde one.
The blue one's my favorite one. She's the best one.
Yeah, so she played. Oh right, yeah.
Naz is the
yeah,
the
she
girl
played.
that everyone
She
loved.
played both of the blonde ladies in that game. Then in that show, then that's funny. Specifically, the two blonde characters.
I always had a crush on Double D because he's smart,
Hey.
and I liked his girlfriend too.
Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work, leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for, even if I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself. What I needed was an expert opinion, someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant. So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men and I panicked, dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but when I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to go and look for it ever since. But then, I remembered that the cargo tag was still on the case. And I figured, you being with bridges and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint its location. Please, I'd give anything to have it back. I'm gonna put in the order. Please understand, that camera means everything to me. Until I know it's safe, I can't think about anything else. There's a terminal there you can use if you want to get started right away. Here. It's what I'd take if I were going myself. Knock yourself out.
It's nice they're all giving me supplies because I'm continuously pinballing between a bunch of bases when I'm never going back to a real HQ this whole time. So like, I can't fabricate because I have no resources. I'm not going back to a real base. I'm just bouncing between a bunch of preppers back to back. So like, it's very useful. They all have a private locker where they're just giving me items basically. But yeah, I better hope she dropped that item in a, oh, it's over there. Better hope she dropped it in a fucking, like, you know, safe from weather place. Otherwise,
yeah,
it's like,
you know,
it's
yeah,
super boned.
I kind of didn't.
That's a lot of guns.
Forgot about that for a second. Yeah, you can't lose anything in this game; it'll just like deteriorate.
Yeah, no, it all just goes away. That's a lot of stuff.
It's always a lot of stuff.
It's all going on the carrier. That's a smart thing to do.
Look at all my guns.
I wonder how high can you stack the carrier?
I don't know. I didn't think I could get away with that.
Yeah, that was more than I thought you'd be able to get away with too.
I'm like, did I normally get multiple carriers for this exact reason?
Can you write it when there's that much stuff on it?
No, I think it has to be empty for the
okay. I was just wondering.
Right, chiral. I just remembered. These things drain chiral crystals.
Yeah.
That's what it cost me.
Yeah.
So I think the more I stack on it, the
you think
more
it just
drains my crystals.
You might be able to stack it really high, but it would just cost you more.
Yeah.
That's why I just want to see.
I'm not constantly aware of how much is draining me because it doesn't really show me that much.
Yeah. I just want to see you with like a giant skyscraper following you around.
Somewhere over there. It's probably in those things, actually, the post boxes. Oh, that's an online post box. Never mind. Well, now I wish I had a vehicle. Does that thing have a vehicle on it, on the map? Not so much. I was up in the mountains before and it seemed like a bad plan, especially since I kept having to deal with, like, the... If I have to deal with bad terrain and BTs, the vehicle is going to get... It's just going to die, which is what happens. So I've switched to being on foot. But now I haven't been back to a base in the meantime, and I'm like, I could use a Could use a vehicle right about now. Just a bit. But the oh yeah, the thought I wanted to get to a long time ago. Back we're talking about
It's how Keith and I talk always.
Yeah.
It's
when we were talking about Kojima's need for editing and so on. What I kept meaning to get to is that another thing that would really help with the dialogue, besides editing and so on, is just like this is a problem I'm observing specifically between between this game and Metal Gear Solid 5, the two really giant open world games Kojima's made, is that they're so full of dialogue, and they get a celebrity voice actor for the protagonist, and the game's so long that they just give up, and so the character just stops talking, and it becomes a weird silent protagonist, even though it's not a silent protagonist. Like,
well, he interjects occasionally.
Yeah,
but not a lot.
Not really, though. Yeah, he almost never says anything during any hollow talk, which is why they're extra uninteresting. Is like our own character is checked out of those conversations.
He represents.
He has
us.
Nothing interesting to say. Nothing emotional is happening. It's just flat storytelling. So much so that even our own protagonists can't bring themselves to care about what's happening right now. And it's like, that's not great. It's not great when that happens. Whereas Snake was always so engaged in what was happening in Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Well, he was just such a character. I don't like. No, I'm sure Norman Reedus in real life has a lot of like personality. It's just that maybe almost being able to create your own character allows you to have more liberty with the personality than hiring a voice actor. Maybe, or hiring an actor. Maybe you feel obligated to like not have your actor be anyone except for himself. Kind of, I don't know.
No, I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's that they don't want to. I think that they might just cost too much.
Oh.
So they just straight up don't have him do that much voice acting. So he voices the important scenes, and then he just becomes a weird, flat, shitty, non-responsive character for the rest of the game. And that's just a bummer. Because, like, Snake was such a very emotive, fun, ridiculous character in, like, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 in particular. And then in 5, he just sucked. Even though, yeah, they're not all the same snakes. Like, because between, like, 4 or 5 games, you're talking about, like, 3 different snakes. But, you know, people want a certain behavior from him. And same thing for Raiden. Raiden would never shut the fuck up. He had plenty to say. So when you have these characters just be silent, you're like, ah.
No, I like both of them so much.
Like I just saved. Like I just reconnected a dying person with a doctor remotely, and I just didn't give a fuck. Like Norman Reedus does not care about anything that just happened at all. And it's like, oh, that's a bummer.
But apparently he's like a hero and everyone loves him, and he's just kind of like, about it. I'm indifferent. I just kind of do what people tell me to do, you know? I'm a hero on accident. I have no, like, passion for what I'm doing.
Like, he should be kind of begrudging these things. Like, he didn't want to do this whole thing at the beginning of the game. Yeah. He was against the entire premise of this game.
He was roped into all of this.
And then he becomes a weirdly passive person that just is totally up for doing it, apparently.
He's just like, whatever.
Like, what comes to mind for me is that I just finished playing God of War. And in God of War, the dialogue has to contextualize every single time why you're doing this weird side quest where you're looking for loot or helping somebody, when Kratos explicitly doesn't want to go on sidetrack missions, and he doesn't want to help people, and he doesn't care about other people, he just wants to go through with his main mission. And like Atreus and Kratos' back and forth conversation will usually kind of end up justifying the player's behavior, essentially. And it's like there's so much attention to detail to that stuff that like seeing the protagonist just become weirdly mute is weird. It only makes sense if the games, if they're mute the entire game, and even then I don't really like it when that happens either. I don't like silent protagonists when it's called attention to, if you know what I mean. Like I did a let's try of the third Metro game that came out this year, and people keep talking to you, and then they kind of like, they keep like staring into your eyes and talking directly to you, Artyom, the protagonist, and then like, almost like interpreting your lack of reaction like you're fucking Chewbacca or Pikachu or something. And I'm like, I don't just say stuff. It's okay.
It's only funny in like Nintendo games. I like it in Nintendo games because it's fucking funny.
Not fully voiced, fully animated 3D first-person shooters.
They do that in Paper Mario.
Like, just let your person talk.
Where they're like, "Oh, strong silent type, aren't you?" Or like they'll make cheeky remarks about like, "Oh, well, you didn't say no," so you know, like shit like that. I think that's funny.
But they're not playing your silence for a joke. It's like it bothers me when you're silent and it doesn't fit the story and there's no real reason for you to be silent and you just are and you're just not reacting to things because it mostly just makes you come off as just like
an asshole.
Yeah, unengaged with what's happening.
Well, and then if you want to see, here's the thing: is like usually like the protagonist is silent because you're supposed to project your own self onto them. Obviously, you know. So
this is looking a lot more like it.
If the person is your columns, Keith. So if the person is like silent and an asshole, that makes you silent and an asshole. You feel, and you feel bad about that.
It looks like someone's carrying it around.
Wait, what?
I failed to escape. They're coming for me. Oh, photographer, the camera. That guy's got the camera. It's time to get in a fight. I'm gonna shoot some bad guys. All my stuff is on my silly cargo thing. Give me my bola.
Bola, 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 bola.
They will rue the day.
I can't roll my R's.
You can't roll your R's?
Not at all. I've tried my whole life.
No! Ow, he's shooting me with bullets. It's rude.
You were very unaffected by that.
I lost some health points. Up, up, up. Ah, stop it. Stop it. Ouch. Oh no. That's a vehicle. Oh shit, the camera guy went all the way in the back in the wrong direction.
I wonder, can you have to watch out because you can damage the camera, can't you? Like that one time you almost destroyed the other stuff that the guy was carrying?
That usually was me running people over.
That's true, you don't have a car this time,
yeah.
So. Well, he's probably not gonna run at you because... Does he just have a camera?
He has terrorist boots!
Oh no! That's extra ominous.
Stop that guy, he's got terrorist boots. Fuck.
You can't go through the airport in terrorist boots. They'll catch you right away.
That guy's got chemicals, not chemicals.
What kind?
Uh-oh. I'm good at aiming. There we go.
Right around the neck.
Yeah. That guy's extra dead.
But you don't kill people, remember?
I only have 6 shots left. I better make it count. Camera boy, come back. Oh no, they're waking back up. Ah, shit. Oh, this is actually bad. This is actually bad. Hop, 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 hop. Camera guy. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. I think it refills. I'm careful. I think it'll add blood to me or something. I think that's how this works. Ah! Ah! No! Pull my gun back out, you asshole! Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat! Owie! Ouchie! Ouchie! Stop it!
How long does it take for them to get back up?
I'm not sure. Where the fuck is the camera? Oh shit!
Oof, oof, oof.
I have 12. Alright, well, I'm fucked. Alright. This got way worse than it should have. How do I use blood bags? I don't remember. I thought they just used automatically or something. I have 2 blood bags. Why aren't they blood bagging?
What is it? Does it say...
Blood me, motherfucker.
Can you access the tutorial from here?
It's too late.
It's too late
I have
for you.
12 milliliters of blood. I'm about to get my first death, I think. Why are they so dead set on killing me? Don't they realize what happens when you kill?
Yeah, you know, that whole thing, I don't know how people get around it. I'm not sure.
Why aren't these... it's because they're on my on here, I think. You think they would just... Because I was thinking like they should just like auto arrange into my grenade pouch. That's why I have it. Unfortunately, I can't equip something from here, so I have to like enter my D-pad menu, which I'm gonna just die the moment I open my menu. The moment I leave this menu, I'm just gonna die. Yep.
Yep.
Alright. First death.
Okay, that's kind of cool. We get to see it. This is your beach, so...
They found the secret out of how to kill me. It's to make a mission with 500 people with guns.
Those cryptobiotes. Other players' souls.
You may encounter souls of other players in this scene. Touching them strengthens your connection, enabling you to share more items, facilities, etc. Be sure to connect with as many as you can. Oops. Oops, I immediately came back to life on accident before I processed what I was reading. Baby butt. Why is there a baby in my esophagus? That's a scary place for a baby to be.
What? No, Maurice, why are you eating babies? Or...
My name is Norman Reedus, and I eat babies.
Well...
What?
It's kind of weird that you ate... Okay.
Cryptobites.
I'm
Carried outside of hostile territory, all cargo's been stolen. Oh, right, because that's what the mules do.
Yeah. Okay.
They're a real piece of shit, you know that?
Yeah. Wait, so they probably carried you away because they knew you were gonna void out.
I only void out if I get eaten by a BT.
Maybe they just don't want to be near that.
Well, no,
You think-
if you just die, you become a BT.
Okay.
So they basically just got rid of me so that I'd become a BT. Like I'm somebody else's problem now. They threw me away.
They didn't go very far with you, so.
No.
But what if
They're real assholes, though.
can't they just burn you? Why don't people just burn bodies?
Not prepped for that.
Just light a fire. It's not hard.
Did I not? Oh fuck! I thought I countered him.
I think it might be hard to burn a body though.
I never seem to time it right.
Get a lot of water in you. Maybe you should figure out how to use the blood bags.
What if I pee on him?
I think it does damage them. I think it would. No, wait, no, but maybe not them. Maybe just BTs.
Oh, does he see me?
Maybe he gets mad if you pee on him.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, his aim's good. Ow, why is his aim good? Stop it. Stop it. See, they took all my cargo? I have 2 blood bags, 2 I have a smoke grenade, a stun bomb, power gloves. My power skeleton's still here.
You don't have any any weapons really besides your grenades.
So my utility pouches and all my pouches are still here and everything I'm wearing.
Well, good thing they didn't leave you
They're about to come at me
naked.
with a truck. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, 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 hop. There's another vehicle over there too. Hop, 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 hop. Oh no, it's Terrorist Boots. He's back.
Terrorist Boots. It's like Boots from Dora, but he's a terrorist.
Oop.
He decides he doesn't like human beings anymore. He only likes monkeys.
Go away, Terrorist Boots. Leave me alone. Arg. Wait, is that all my stuff? Where's all that stuff?
It's all your stuff, dude.
What? I thought they stole my stuff.
Well, I think they did, but they just left it over there for some reason.
They said they put it in a storage box. This is just a pile of all my stuff.
They're just being insulting.
What the fuck is happening? Is this what was... Maybe this was what was on my cart. I just didn't know where to put it all.
There's like this, look at all this junk. We don't like any of it. We're just gonna throw it over here. It's worthless, stupid things. Because they don't...
He's got a really strong left arm.
Yeah, he had to chuck those all the way up over his head. It sounds like you're hiccuping.
PCC. I don't need climbing items. Or my empty assault rifle. Don't really need PCCs either. I think I'm gonna have to use some of these guns. Time for an exciting mission where I play a third-person shooter. Wow. Sounds like fun. Are you ready for some exciting third-person shooting? I'm gonna shoot the shit out of people.
Keith, we all know that's all you actually like to play.
Is
Every time you play puzzle games or thoughtful games, you're just pretending to like them.
I'm just faking it.
Yeah, all you really want to do is play Call of Duty. All day, every day. Actually, I do want to play Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
I've been itching.
You've been itching?
Yeah. I used
some Zambos.
I actually used to play that all the time.
One shot, one kill, but not really, because it's not a kill, don't worry. I would never kill somebody. I never react fast enough. Why does he have a blood bag? Isn't my blood?
Yeah, are you able to take other people's blood bags and use them on yourself?
Yeah, like, isn't the very premise of the blood that it's mine? So, like, how much is this blood getting around?
Norman Reedus, how much are you getting around?
They're actually hitting me. I can't even see them and they're hitting me. Where the why are you guys so accurate? Stop it.
It's actually... They're actually pretty good for video game shooters. Or I guess shooters even in real life.
Stop it. I still remember how to cheat, by the way. Just so we're clear. Y'all don't want to do this to me. Tall grass. Hep, 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 hep.
Pokemon.
I'm not great at infiltrating bases in this game.
Well, I don't really know how you become good at that.
I don't know. It's a giant open field as opposed to like what I'm used to for a stealth game.
And you're also like the biggest,
like a place that has any walls.
the biggest thing ever. You're like a giant skyscraper person half the time.
Thank you for noticing. Tag, you're
Right
it.
in the butt cheek.
Tag, you're it. It's like when you're playing paintball and they just keep shooting you after you're out.
Have you ever played paintball before?
Yeah.
Keith? That fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I got
Especially
like,
especially people that freeze their balls.
oh, what assholes.
There's also people who do the little speed test on the way in that's supposed to stop people from being injured, and then they crank the speed up afterwards. They just want to hurt people. Have any of the people that come after me... Wait, did they? Terrorist boots!
Can you still look at that car?
I don't know. Let's find out. And then also equip the one that has more ammo.
There you go.
They're not dead, are they? Yeah.
Oh, well, it's non-lethal.
I was using... Yeah, it's not lethal. They're just right next to each other. I'm like, I could have easily just fucked up. Okay.
Use vehicle.
Load on vehicle. There we go. Load onto vehicle. View owner history. Load onto vehicle. There we go.
There you go.
Just take all the things that are on that, load into vehicle. I'll probably get shot less now that I'm in a car.
Well, now just run them all over.
Now the car will get shot. Hooray. Hello, fool.
Oh my gosh.
Running people over is way less effective when you're going that slow. Where is the fucking there it is. Hey there. Don't mind me. Just gonna run your friends over real quick. I can't run him over, he's got the camera.
Yeah, don't do what you did last time, Keith. Ah.
They'll never see this coming. Oh no, I've been shocked. What will I do? Shoot them with a gun? Why, yes I will. I still have my no recoil trick. That breaks combat. Where is he? There he is. It's a very busy interface. It's like 500 things on your screen and it's like, can you see the bad guy? Try to shoot him. You can't see shit because there's 500 things highlighted on your screen, but give it a good go. We'll see how it works out.
You know, I wonder if
am I doing this?
These guys probably didn't even know why you stormed into their camp and started shooting at them.
They know why. They steal shit all day.
Yeah, but I mean, like, maybe you're just like, hey, can you give me that camera? I wonder if they would just be like,
bag.
okay, sure.
Oh, there we go. Equip. Can I equip all of them? I think you only can equip one of them at a time. There we go. That's where the blood bags are hiding.
Where is it on your person?
You know.
Is it on your wrist? Is that what it is?
It might be on my wrist. There's a little red circle there.
Yeah.
Probably means something. Don't worry, guys. These guys are all knocked out. None of them are dead.
Yeah, don't
I'm
be
a
scared.
safe, good person.
Don't be scared.
Doesn't do a murder on anybody. This is an empty blood bag.
I was driving around today and I saw a car with a license plate cover that said it was like a 10-gallon donor license plate cover, and I was like, damn, that person's donated 10 gallons of blood. I wonder how many times you'd have to go in to donate 10 gallons. But I just thought, then I like pictured 10 gallons of blood, and I was like,
Gallons of blood.
it was like a little old man too. I was like,
Yeah,
I just pictured all this old man's blood just sitting in jugs, like milk jugs.
that's a pretty good leaderboard to be winning at. But then you get distressing metrics like 2% of the US exports are blood. It's like, oh. That's not what I thought the blood was for.
Is that true, Keith?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
This smuggled blood
Not smuggled, no, it's just exports.
for other people?
Oh, I assume that the blood is for people.
Well, I don't know.
It'd be a little weird if it wasn't.
You know, you can donate blood to be drinking by vampire people. There are people who identify as vampires, and there are certain clubs you can go to where after you get tested for bloodborne illnesses, you can donate your blood for them to drink, and they'll sip it out of little cocktail glasses. I would definitely do that. But I just think that'd be a fun experience.
Weird.
Because they genuinely believe that they need it, but not nearly as much as you would assume a vampire would actually.
More
think
low
that they
roar.
need.
It's totally scripted during parts of missions.
Oh yeah.
It's when you get to this location during this mission is that these songs play.
What if you got there before you were done with the mission? Maybe.
I've already been here before.
Oh.
So I'm just driving back to the base
Okay, then yeah.
with my camera.
Yeah, so it's just an area.
Yeah, as far as I've heard, that's the thing is a lot of it. I'd be curious to find out if that stat is referring to like humanitarian aid, which would be better, or if it's like them figuring out that they can monetize all the blood donations happening by exporting them to other places and making a profit off it. Is like it's a less enjoyable reason to have.
Yes, that is less enjoyable to think that the thing that you're doing for charity isn't really for charity.
Yeah. It's like, I'm helping people. Line their pockets. Join the network, ma'am.
How much would someone have to pay you for you to give away a kidney?
A kidney?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would need to learn a lot more about that first, because I'm pretty sure it's a big problem. I think we're talking about this before. Is it like stuff like kidney and liver donations is really like downplayed in media for like it's like it's no big deal.
It's so common. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see it again. Oh, thank God. It looks exactly like it always did.
Well, it was inside of a box.
You don't know what this means.
It has like a bunch of pictures of the mules on it. They were like they were taking selfies with it. Hey.
There's like 12 dick pics on this.
There's some pictures of some ass cheeks. There's some tasteful nudes.
I hope you didn't kill that one.
Give him my number.
Hello, other person.
It was my father's idea to move all the way out here. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. And we were right behind him. But look where it got us. If you hadn't come along when you did, the camera would be gone, and all our hard work would have been lost before anyone had a chance to see it. We can't let that happen. The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it means. So, connect us up. We want to be a part of the UCA.
Does she speak to either? We keep having a second person walk into frame and then stare at us. Which admittedly is what we do too. I keep waiting for someone to be like, "You're a really good listener."
Thanks.
Norman, that is your name.
Gosh, I think there's a game that plays off of that too. Wow. Like you say nothing. And they're like,
Undertale?
"Oh, you're such a good listener." But yeah, you know, I think it is that one, huh? They're cheeky. They do stuff like that.
Because you don't
Toby
talk
Fox.
you don't talk in Undertale or Deltarune. But everyone else talks to you a lot.
Thank you for letting me confide in you.
We're really far along on that progress bar that is the United States.
That's the United States.
But when do we go to the heart?
I
want to go to the heart.
When you do Hartman's mission, this chapter.
Cave paintings. We get to read an interview about cave paintings.
Way to tie in something else.
I truly hope our work will help to make a difference.
Look at this cute old lady. Oh, she's cute.
I hope we get to meet again before too long.
She looks like she doesn't know what's happening though.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, Urban.
That camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored on it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations and the photographic and documentary evidence in our archives, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years old, if not older. The artists were likely Neanderthals or other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even farther from the coast than it is now. So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer: they couldn't.
Oh, it's got an
It is
umbilical
my
cord
belief
too.
that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind, that it has happened before. Since the birth of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event, that of their own extinction? It would be the first record in Earth's history of a Death Stranding. And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Has the time come?
Wonderful news, Sam.
BB-28's vitals are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes.
Oh, BB,
It
I
was
miss
looking
you.
all over, as if searching for someone.
Hopefully it's
And
me.
then our eyes met. For
I
a
fell in
moment,
love.
think. I tell you, it was almost enough to make me want to keep the kid for myself. Anyway, I still need to run diagnostics and make adjustments as needed. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose a problem. Think you can bring one more site into the network? Once you have, and once I have subsequently confirmed that BB is functioning reliably, I'll release it into your custody. This is the last step. I promise. Just one more site. That's all we should need.
You're just trying to buy time with our BB because he loves it now.
I was gonna say, like, he's not supposed to be saying it makes him want to have a baby of his own. He's supposed to be pretending it's just a weapon.
Sam,
He's fucking up.
Oh,
I see you received a mail from our mountaineer friend.
the guy and his wife sent you a letter.
Might be good to give it a look.
Poor Sam. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. If Sam's thinking it might be time for you to take a break as well.
Remember when like the Wii, when you had the Wii, it would tell you like take a break or like
Yeah.
open a window, look outside, and have like a picture of like an open window with like a sun shining.
There's also like MMORPGs that'll be like, you've now been playing for 5 hours.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Maybe you should stop doing that.
Don't stand up. Don't get a blood clot. Like
Yeah. Please don't die of games.
it's happened a few times.
Also, the longer the more breaks you take, the longer you subscribe to our game because it takes you longer to beat it.
That's fine. We actually don't care about you. We just want that.
Yep. I wonder if that mentions who he is.
Look at all those thumbs up. That's so many.
It's too many. It's way too many. Become homo ludens. I should read this because of this guy.
What are Ludens?
Let's find out. You're the best, Sam. You've brought me something that's one of a kind. A Ludens figurine. Signed by none other than the creator itself. Try painting that with a chiral printer. I mean, you can.
Well, no, but it's signed. That's the whole point.
You can paint the signing too.
Oh my gosh.
The one you got is pretty cool, but this is a national treasure. Legend has it these Ludens featured prominently in one of the creator's games. Pre-stranding humans, Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens were obsessed with them.
What are people called now?
It was through these works they reached the next level and became Homo Ludens.
Oh
Did
my
they,
gosh.
Though? Apparently, what they played weren't games in the usual sense, but since they aren't around anymore, we might never know exactly what that means. But these Ludens figures, which they were symbols of one game in particular, and I guess you could say by collecting these figurines, I'm playing a game of my own. What a happy face he's got up there.
What?
Look at his grimace face.
Oh, I want to read the one about the wife. Okay. Oh no, oh, it's not the couple that I thought it was.
No, it's the birth.
No, I don't care about that. Oh well.
Wow.
Dear Sam, my wife is doing great now, and it's all thanks to you. You couldn't have demonstrated more clearly the type of support the UCA has to offer. I don't know much about the chiral networks, but I know we're a part of it now, and things are better that way. Oh, I have a friend nearby I'd like you to deliver something to. Could you drop by whenever you have the time? I'd appreciate it.
Just got to trek
So
all the
many
way back
thumbs
to
up
the top of
today.
the mountain again. I got you mail. It's full of likes.
Too many thumbs ups being thrown in my face.
Whoa. Takes a while to scroll through here. I just want to update the number of because it combines the number of tips with the number of other things. I just wanted to tell me how many.
So like a bajillion alerts.
Yeah, I just want to tell me how many alerts I actually have by clearing these out.
Too many tutorials.
34. So like half of them were tips. Interviews. The Terrorist View of Bridges by Die Hardman.
by author Die Hard.
Yeah. Authored by Die Hardman 3 years ago. In 19XX. 20XX, whatever. 2020XX. Ooh.
Ew.
2200XX.
What?
The first expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA, some more extreme than others, perhaps. But there's no denying what they said, where they stand. Seems like just yesterday, it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst. But the Chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons,
With an E.
mules into gestalt, and debate into violence. And now we're headed west, into their territory, invaders coming for their freedom. They've waited for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try to talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities go on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. If only they could understand that.
Gosh.
Now we can get to Hartman and slowly work through this list. Would you like to read Higgs particles?
Yeah, I'll read that one. Written by Hartman, narrated by Stephanie. Higgs Monaghan? Monaghan. Why, yes, I know the name. The former leader of a private courier organization, as I recall, which serviced a large region in the West and was instrumental in providing continued support to the people living there. But as we were so far apart, bridges struggled to maintain any measure of influence over their operations. It probably didn't help that the separatist movement has always enjoyed strong support in that territory. In the wake of growing violence by the demons, we were shocked to learn that Higgs himself was at their head. What to make of this strange development? Why on earth would a man who once commanded a group devoted to American Reconstructionism for some reason I thought it said Ivism, and I was like, that's not right. American Reconstructionism suddenly pledge himself to the cause of American destruction? His name only compounds the insult. Have you heard of the Higgs particle, also known as the God particle? No,
yes.
Never.
That's why I keep making that joke where I call him Higgs Bozo.
It is associated with
Because he's a clown.
Oh my god. Wow, Keith. Thank you for explaining that joke to us all. We're all dumb. It's associated with the Higgs field, that which gives all their particles their mass. Without it, atoms would fly apart and matter would not exist as we know it. In other words, its very presence prevents mindless destruction. Cosmic irony indeed.
Wah, wah, wah. They're just spelling out the fact that Kojima gives everyone ironic names by explaining why the name's ironic. Like, you get on me for explaining my joke, but that's what this email is Kojima explaining the name of a character he gave because they all have an ironic names.
You explaining your joke is a part of the joke.
Yeah.
Him explaining this is something that he thinks actually needs to be explained.
Fucking Hartman, we're gonna meet him in his stupid heart lake, and he's gonna be like, actually, my heart's artificial.
It's actually broken.
I lost my heart in the war, in the stranding. My heart is dead.
I have no love in my heart.
I have a ghost heart.
I have a heart that's attached to me.
And that's why my name's Hartman, even though that's not how names work.
It's attached to me by a ghost umbilical cord that floats separate from me.
So I gotta bring this up because I keep forgetting. You getting confused by Monaghan as a name reminded me of me getting confused by name 4 episodes ago when we started this session. When I went looking for the body, when I went looking for BB, Norman called him Lou.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when did we start calling him Lou?
Yeah, you know, I was confused.
I don't remember when we started calling him Lou, but when the BB was missing,
yeah,
he called him Lou, and I'm like,
did this get established? Did we miss it?
I don't remember when we established his name was Lou. Maybe it was in one of the memories.
Well, maybe like we didn't establish it, and that's the point. That is to like show that Norman Reedus is like becoming fond of BB, so he named him in his head.
Like, I don't know if I just missed a scene or something.
Me too. I was like,
about it, but I was definitely like, why is he calling him Lou? He called him Lou like multiple times in that cutscene. I'm like, when did we? I would have known. I feel like I would have remembered BB's name.
I would have been calling him Lou all the time.
I'm like, oh, it's BB's name. Well, even though BB's a great name,
he ran to the wall. He was like Lou, because he was looking for him, and you and me were like BB.
Yeah.
And so I was like, why is he saying Lou and not BB?
He's looking for somebody named Lou? Who's going to show up this name Lou?
And Lou is not a baby's name. Lou is like an adult man. So I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, you don't change your names as you grow, usually.
Well, no, but you...
Unless your name's Richard, in which
call him,
case
like,
you've evolved through like 12 nicknames over the course of your life.
Dick.
Dick, Ricky, Richie, Richard, other ones. There's
Dickie.
a lot. There's way too many Richard variations.
Yeah, but Lou is Louis. You call him Louis. Or you call him Louis.
Yeah.
You don't call him Lou. Lou is like an old... it's like a blue-collar worker on a construction site. His name's Lou. That's just what I picture. Hey, Lou.
Skip to my...
What'd you bring for lunch today? I brought a meatball sub. That's what Lou would say.